This week on Nerds Who Get Laid Sometimes, the nerds do their annual Secret Santa gift exchange. They also talk a little bit about the news and answer some questions from users and have a couple of news segments, including Superhero Secret Santa. All of this and so much more on this episode of Nerds Who Get Laid Sometimes.
Nerds who get laid, 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 nerds who get laid.
Right, here we are, Nerds Who Get Laid.
Sometimes.
Coming to you live on Facebook, and if you're listening on Monday, through your regular podcast listening systems.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Look at this beautiful spread.
Right?
It's bountiful.
If you're listening again on your podcast listening devices, there is beautiful sugar cookies that Ray...
No, I didn't make these. Oh, I made those. There's two different sugar cookies going on here.
I'm going to go ahead and... I made this joke up. It was hilarious. These are arrowheads.
Really?
That's a good joke.
From Chief Sprinkles?
By Chief Mini Sprinkles, I think was...
That's right.
But these are very cute. And then these bow ties.
Katie made these shortbread bow ties.
Is that
shortbread?
No.
I thought that was also...
They're sugar cookies.
It actually looks like a timepiece because she's waiting for TJ to die.
It won't be that long.
Of old age.
And there's a giant nipple bell.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
We are also drinking beautiful, delicious whiskey that's been aged on a boat.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. In glasses monogrammed for each member
of us.
So
thank you, TJ.
Yes. Thank you, TJ. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This one goes out to old Saint Nick.
Mazel tov.
Poor little out for our
And
homie.
Also, Ray made a
and
mixed reviews, but I kind of like it. I just can't put my finger on it.
So what do y'all think of this? I haven't done... I think I've done mulled wine one other time. I'm not a real big cinnamon guy, but I kind of enjoy this.
I'm not
is
a real
one time a year thing.
I'm not a real big this fan.
Yeah, you're not into
I
it?
know what it tastes like now. It just hit me. It tastes like homemade apple butter.
Okay.
That's what it tastes like. It
Alcoholic apple
What
butter.
kind of apple butter have you had?
The one my dad makes, so it's probably wrong.
It has those flavor profiles. I see what Chuck's going. I don't 100% agree with you, but
I know you don't.
I get what
That's why you're wrong.
I get what you're
Maybe
laying
like
down.
ginger snaps or other Christmas type treats. It is they just like dissolved a bunch of candy into wine.
The other thing I just want to point out is how well lit we are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We have stepped up our game.
We need to start wearing
well.
makeup because our complexions are awful.
Well, luckily it's on Facebook Live, so
You have an Android, you can't tell.
Awful anyway.
So enough about that. Let's jump into the regular podcasting. Merry Christmas. This is coming to you December 24th. We're here December 23rd. We have survived retail. We have survived the banking world, the cabinet. And how hellish has the cabinet world been during the Christmas season?
Well, you're in a rush to finish your jobs so that you get money before Christmas.
So it's hectic.
So that means the quality goes down.
No, that means you work longer hours and carry heavier items up 3 flights of stairs.
You cut more corners and not just your cabinet corners. There's supposed to be shelves in there. Oh, there was. It's not my problem. You lost them. We got a whole lot of show for you. We have some different stuff we're going to do this year. We're going to do our Nerd On. We have a little bit of news. We have our annual gift exchange, which actually is the main reason we're doing this live. So for once, you guys can see the terrible gifts that we give each other. I was at the flea market early this morning picking the creme of la creme.
I was going to say, damn, you went highballing this year.
I was helping people unload so I get the good deals.
I was like
a quarter.
Market before you went to work.
Yes,
I'm impressed.
I am too. I really wanted to get the knickknacks that I knew you guys would love and cherish till you got in your car and put it in the back seat and forgot about it.
Man, I've always wanted an Urkel ashtray. Thank you so much.
Besides that, we have a new idea. It's a Secret Santa superhero, and we have a whole bunch of superheroes that we know personally.
Superhero Secret Santa.
Yeah, but what you would get that person? I don't know. It is what it is. But with that, let's get on over to our Nerd-Ons.
Our Nerd-Ons.
A lot of people don't think that we be nerding out the way that we claim to on this podcast. They understand that when we're not podcasting, we're not riding around in sports cars or watching sports radio, but we're reading comic books and watching movies based on comic books. This is the Nerd On. Oh, yeah. About to get my nerd on. What you say, Jimmy Ray? Mike, TJ, and Charles?
All right, now we're back in the Nerd-Ons. Oh, my God, that production was amazing. So if you've never actually listened to the podcast, but you're watching us live for some reason, the Nerd-On is where we talk about the things that we've done this last week.
3 whole listeners, but now we're down to 0.
That's all right. We'll catch them on the rebound.
Yeah.
And just what we've been nerding out on. So we're going to start a little bit different because of the setup of the table. But TJ, what's your Nerd On, sir?
Well, this week I went to see the new Bumblebee movie.
How'd that go?
Yeah, it was, man, it's the Transporters movie that we should have had from the beginning. It's really good.
Yeah, TJ was telling me how great it is.
The opening sequence is set on Cybertron, the war's going on and everything else, and it's just fantastic to watch. And all those excuses we got over time about, this wouldn't look realistic, or this, it's all bullshit.
It's robots.
Yeah.
Give me an example of
So
that.
it makes you hate what's Mbae even more.
Yeah. You can,
Laziness.
yeah, you can. I mean, it wasn't laziness what they did with it originally, but it was like,
I mean, just
it's not what people wanted. And then you went out and now Travis Knight went out and he's put out what people wanted to see the whole time.
Classic designs.
And it's the critic reviews are great, and I believe the ticket sales are really good too. So
on a
That's great.
percentage scale, because Michael Bay didn't direct this, how fewer explosions were there?
no, there's still plenty of explosions going on.
How fewer explosions were
percentage.
there?
Like what percentage
I mean,
lower of?
it's probably
you say
90% less
90%
explosions
less
than Michael Bay.
explosions. So there was only 150 explosions.
I mean, there's still like 2 per minute going on in the movie,
okay.
but if you average them out,
Now, I've heard a lot of people complaining about certain aspects of the movie, specifically one character.
that everyone refers to, but you don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, like I can't see them on screen.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Was that weird for you?
It was like he was a transformer, like a human in disguise instead of a robot in disguise.
But
So that's how I took
was
it.
his disguise just invisibility?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty good disguise, Mike.
This is the worst running joke we have on this podcast.
Running joke. What do you mean?
Oh,
No, we're not on the edge of our seat, Ray.
All right, let's keep moving.
All right, Ray, what was your Nerd On this week?
I've been watching a lot of Christmas movies and shows. One of the things we like to do is sit down and start wrapping presents, which we suck at. We're horrible at, so we don't like that part. But we'll usually put on all of the Christmas episodes of The Office and Parks and Rec and 30 Rock and like all the shows we've watched before.
I've been doing something very similar. Oh, just The Office. I didn't get a chance to do any other ones, but The Office ones I think are my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Just because I watched The Office so much, so it is perfect for.
I just really love I like 30 Rock. I don't love it, but I love Ludachristmas. And the idea,
I don't remember that.
One of their episodes is Ludachristmas, and I've also been doing a 12 Days of Christmas for my sister-in-law Bree, hip hop Christmas on her Facebook timeline.
That's
and
been pretty funny.
And I found the Ludachristmas song by, of course, Ludacris. So yeah, that's been pretty good too. And of course, one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Can you link that in the show notes?
When I get finished with the 12 Days of Christmas, I have a Spotify playlist that I'm going to publish for everyone, so it doesn't spoil her.
Oh, yes, I
her whole
understand.
thing. So yeah, probably Christmas Eve. I can link that somewhere on our Facebook page if anyone's interested in. I believe I'm calling it Bree's Christmas Miracle 12 Days of Hip Hop Christmas. So yeah.
You can call it Bristmas, but like don't get it,
good point.
like confused with
Bris.
cutting of the foreskin.
Or the T.
Brisk. Dipped your foreskin into tea.
Well,
That's how it becomes brisk.
I think my the biggest thing that I did last week or this week is me and Mike went to a movie. We went and saw
Nice.
They Shall Not Grow Old.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Kind of
loved
jealous.
Did they grow old?
it. They
didn't.
They actually
So
it was
they
true
fucking
to
died.
to its name.
it's one of those movies that if you're a history buff, you're going to really love it. But honestly, if you're not a history buff, I think you would really enjoy the movie for a lot of just the way they did it. And especially after the movie, there was a 30-minute documentary afterwards that shows you the making
After
of.
the movie.
Documentary
God.
for your documentary, bro.
That's
but-
pretty heavy.
Yo, Doc, I heard you like
Yeah.
documentaries.
But that part, I mean, the whole thing was legitimately breathtaking. I was watching it and just in awe of what you're seeing because they took 100-year-old footage, and Peter Jackson he was explaining it like when they shot it, the film wasn't bad, but a lot of what you see now is copies of a copy of a copy. On top of that, it's been sitting, so it's gotten dirt and dust,
Deterioration to
so
it.
it's just been ruined. So they went and restored it, and it looks, fantastic. There is parts where they're showing the tanks, and it's been colorized, and it looks like they shot that last week. It is just. And the way they do it is so, I don't know, tasteful, I guess, because the beginning of the movie starts up black and white, and it's kind of showing the stories of people going to enroll into, the war. And it's not till the war actually starts and we go and see battle footage that the color comes into it. Okay. So, and then the other thing I really loved is there's not one person that talks that wasn't in the war. It's all told from the perspective of veterans of the war. I guess in the 60s, there was a lot of documentaries and just them interviewing and talking to these people. So the story told is 100% from what they seen. So that's really interesting because
Kind of like 20 years ago when they did a whole bunch of World War II stuff.
yeah, exactly. And so you're not hearing historians talk about it, and they're not talking about the strategies or anything. It's literally just the life of what a soldier went through. And I think that made it even more impactful. So I really loved it. There's one more showing December 27th that's going around.
My father-in-law's pretty interested in it, so
Yeah, Katie and I are going to that one.
It's absolutely worth it's worth the viewing. Like Nathan said, what they've done with the footage, Peter Jackson was even saying that much of the footage at that time were filmed in various frame rates, 9, 10, 13 frames
it was
per
hand
second.
cranked. Not doing this.
Because everything was hand cranked. And one of the funny things they said was that these soldiers didn't really, they had never been filmed before, so they thought it was just a camera. And at the time, you had to stand still for about 10 seconds. So they would freeze, and then the cameraman would be like, no, move around. So then they didn't know what to do.
And you could see the people react because when the footage would start, it's people standing, and then all of a sudden they would do weird motions like I'm working, and it was just so. and he was saying that was kind of the hardest thing is to get war footage of that time because there is some really intense explosions, especially when the Germans were detonating the TNT, the mines.
Yeah, they had these mines, and then they had some action footage. Only one shot of some British troops storming no man's land, but that was about it. They had other ways to convey action that were really cool.
Well, the artillery, the shots of them going off.
Yeah, they also had shots of artillery crews working, and there were smaller guns. They weren't like the German rail guns. I think they said they were 150 millimeter howitzers or somewhere abouts. They'd hit the string, and pull it, and you'd see shingles coming off the roof next to it because just the concussions were just so powerful. And they don't have any sound footage from that time, so they had friends, I guess, or they knew people.
The New Zealand Army.
Yeah, the New Zealand Army, that's right, were shooting off 100, 150, 155 millimeter howitzers. So they used those, explosions that they mic'd all over these hills, the detonation, the whistle of it going over, and they just expertly put this into the movie. They even said there's this famous scene of this man, this officer reading a speech, and they had lip readers come in to try to figure out what all these people were saying, and they couldn't quite figure out what the speech was. But based off the unit patches and rankings and everything, Jackson was able to figure out what unit this guy was, dig through all their documents, and find the actual speech, and then re-record it for the for the film.
That's awesome.
The level of detail is unreal. If a person had a unit patch for somebody from Flanders or Sussex or something,
that was one of my favorite things.
yeah, they would have people from that area record the dialogue, so it would be even more realistic.
Yeah.
Which is such an attention to detail that no one really would care about.
Yeah.
Except for Peter Jackson. He's like, no, if this person's going to be speaking, we're going to make sure he's from the area that we're showing on there. Because he wanted to be as true of footage that you're seeing of these people that it could be. So, absolutely amazing. I won't talk about it anymore, except for after we get done recording.
It's a true experience.
So when you were watching it, were you like hearing Dan Carlin like talking in your ear in one ear?
Not necessarily. I just want to hear what Dan Carlin thought about it afterwards. I want to hear him go, it was pretty good. Or, it was bullshit.
I mean, there were some scenes of like people, British soldiers that they lived in the trenches. They just dug out this area and lived in this cubby hole while being shelled. Somehow they just slept 4 hours through it.
Even someone like Ray, who I know says he has no interest in it, I would love you to see it because I think you would enjoy
I
it.
wouldn't mind seeing it. I just had no interest this close into Christmas making a trip to Gainesville and sitting through a movie while there's so much other stuff going on. That's just another thing to add to it. So that's why it wasn't that big of a priority for me. If it comes on Netflix, I'll watch that.
And it definitely in no way glorifies war. It's what these men went through day to day, and it was hell.
All right, Chuck, what about you, buddy? All right.
Still on my Stephen King kick. Finished The Talisman. I've talked about it before, how great it is. Went ahead and started my next venture into Stephen King, 11/22/63.
Been wanting to read that one. How is it?
Isn't there a Hulu?
There is, but I'm thinking I might watch it when I'm done with it. But so far I'm about 8 hours into it, and
So very close to the beginning.
yeah, I'm in love with this book. This might be. I think I'm gonna end up loving this just as much as the Talisman and the Bill Hodges trilogy.
He says this every time, though.
No, this is really good.
Now, refresh my memory. It has to do with the grassy knoll and like the Kennedy assassination, correct?
Yeah, pretty much is a guy, Jake Epping. He's a high school English teacher, and he's been charged with going back in time to stop the Kennedy assassination. But there's certain things going back in time that he has to hold on to.
Was he maybe deputized by a law enforcement agency?
No.
Which was
This guy Al that owned a diner.
I like where this is going already.
Oh yeah, did he have a
like
computer named
diners.
Ziggy?
Yeah.
No.
But pretty much the concept of it, it's
Disappointed
going back,
both of those things.
going back into time. Got a little notes. Anytime you go through the rabbit hole back in time, every time you go back, you get transported back to September 9th, 1958 at 11:58. And it doesn't matter how long you've been there, a day, a month, a year, 5 years. When you come back, it's only been 2 minutes in present time.
Hell yeah.
But you still age in the past.
I'd use that to poop.
He could. But so far,
2 minutes? I disappear, I poop, I come
It's,
back, it's only been 2 minutes.
Yeah.
connected into some of Stephen King's
Saving
other works.
time.
Derry, big time in the beginning of it.
Derry,
Maine, the site for Stephen King's It. It literally takes place as the main character, Jake Epping. He goes by another name, George Aberson. He goes to Derry to stop a murder of a student of his in the present day, and he runs into Richie Tozier in Beverly Marsh after the It murders when they think they've killed the clown already, and Derry's still in the aftermath of it. But so far, this book is it's fucking amazing. I love it. Like, I've teared up, and there's the concept of the butterfly fleck. Do I change this in the past? Will it have any effect to the future?
Butterfinger fleck.
Butterfly effect. Did I say Butterfinger? All right, well, whatever.
Yeah.
The Butterfinger effect.
The main
You
test
guys know
he's
about
trying
the
to do.
Butterfinger effect?
We'll just edit this later, Chuck.
The main test he's trying to do is see
No Bay Bear lay a
one of the
finger.
students he has was the sole survivor of a brutal murder, and he goes back to try to save him. And it's just, you know what? Merry Christmas, everybody. I love all these guys. They put up with so much shit. Mike put up with so much fun. Hey, I have both music going right now.
now.
I know. But I
don't think he notices as much when we're in the podcast room.
I want to go into detail about.
That's what killed Mike
but
tonight.
it's not even like 3 hours into the book, but literally one of his students was almost beaten to death by his dad. He goes back to try to save him.
I think when you
Instead
go
of killing
into
the whole
so
family?
much detail,
Boy.
that's when it turns me
There's a
off.
Butterfinger on
Oh, it
my
does?
table.
Yes, yeah, because when you give so much detail, like that's why I don't care to watch that other
Hold
show
on.
that you kept telling me
I
about.
got a serious question.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so there's a father who killed his son
Killed his entire family except for
from
one.
strangulation.
No, beat them with a sledgehammer.
Did he work at a radioactive?
He actually was a fucking meat cutter, bro.
Oh, this fuck.
Yeah, he was.
He likes this
Close
movie
to
so
home.
much.
Yeah.
Step one.
But
get married.
he has the
Two.
decision of trying to save the whole family. Well, when he does in the past, the guy he tried to save from being the sole survivor dies in Vietnam. So he ended up shortening his life as opposed to letting him live a full life where has brain damage. So it's like the moral compass of it. It's kind of chilling.
There's this YouTube video that's going around.
Oh boy.
And it's one of those like like speed PSAs where if you just slow down by 5 miles an hour, you'll have infinitely more stopping speed. And while they're telling you these statistics, this lady just plows right into this guy, rolls him over the hood and everything, like the car's crushed. And she's like, oh my God. And so while they're telling you these statistics, it rolls back and she goes 5 miles an hour slower, and was able to stop in time. And, the guy's like, and it looks up and it's actually Hitler. And he runs over and he jumps in this cardboard box that says Nazi time machine and then goes to the past. And so that's the end of the commercial.
But another thing about going back in time, I forgot to
So
say.
we're supposed to drive faster to stop Hitler.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
That's what I get out of it.
If you, whatever you do when you come back to present day, and if you go back, everything you did resets. So the main
You have to
character's
stay
in the
once you
process.
accomplish it.
Yeah, he's in the process now where he has to go back again to stop the husband from murdering his entire family. And that's just the beginning. That's not even getting to dealing with JFK and Lee Harvey Oswald.
I actually missed all that. Can you start over for me?
That's actually not bad, man. I mean, you could just grow old in a booming economy. And, you're going to be seeing all those, like, imagine in 89, like, you waited, like, 20 years, and fucking Batman comes out, and you get to see Batman again. That's going to be awesome.
But you wouldn't be able to take pictures and post it on Instagram so everybody knew you were doing it.
That's
so.
true.
Or you could be ahead of your time, you'd be like a 60-year-old dude that is, like, the biggest Instagram influencer ever.
What do you get to bring anything back, or are you naked like in Terminator?
No, they can bring stuff back and forth.
Okay, guys.
Oh, so you can take a selfie.
Well, no,
You can, but he at one point takes his cell phone and forgets it and just throws it into a lake. And I'm like, there's going to be something about that later on in the book.
some fish.
But it
gonna be calling
resets when he
somebody.
went back in time. So problem solved.
All right, Mike, what about yourself, buddy? What you been nerding out on?
Well,
Wait, your 30-minute nerd on about that movie doesn't count for his.
no, wait.
That was maybe 15 minutes at a time.
It was shared. It was
My
a shared
nerd
nerd
is going to be this question that just popped into my head.
Okay, go for it.
It's something I've always thought about, but what you said about bringing things back and forth kind of triggered it for me. So, what's to stop a human resistance operative from going back in time to save Sarah Connor with some modern laser weapon in his anus?
Nothing.
Good point.
I've wondered why they haven't done that in like any of
Because
the other
you
movies.
can send a 3,000-pound fucking metal monster through with a tiny layer of skin over it, and it works fine. So why didn't they they could even like put like skin over him, like fake skin, and have like a skin pocket
Or a fake arm. An arm that's actually a gun.
Yeah.
or even just merge cybernetics and have a fucking metal arm that turns into a gun. I mean, yeah, they just like. Good
They're
luck,
lazy.
man. These are hard to kill now.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Use
doing it with
20th century
yeah.
weapons.
Yeah, here's a 357 hollow point. Good luck. Whatevs. I actually haven't been doing much this week. It's been just really busy with shopping and all that. My big nerd on, of course, was going to see They Shall Not Grow Old with Nathan. It's a very impactful, powerful thing. Such a great movie. I recommend it to everybody. My sci-fi book of the week that all sounds the same that nobody cares about. I'm reading right now.
Are there mechs?
There are mechs, actually.
Thank God.
Are there zombies
getting
driving
worried.
them?
No, but I've talked about that one before. It's by Jake Bible. No, so this is actually one of my more favorite series where there's a galactic union of many races. The humans are brought in, modern time, and they have there's no centralized government. Everything's governed by guilds, and one of the guilds are merc guilds. So humans want to be mercenaries. So of course, the way they have to compete with these crazy ass bugs and other aliens, mech suits.
Yes.
So so humans, of course, a trope in the sci-fi current kind of. Somebody actually mentioned this. One of the authors actually of one of my books said that sci-fi at this day and age with these ebooks, because they're a dime a dozen now. They've just taken off, and I like it. But he akined it to the pulp comics of the 30s and the pulp books, which I really kind of agree with. That's a good comparison. Regardless, one of the tropes is humans are overly aggressive, compared to other aliens. So we have kind of an edge, even though, we're tiny, squishy things. But there's an all-out war right now between humans and everything else. A lot of trickery, a lot of subterfuge. And you know what? The 4 most badass merc human companies are coming out. That's the 4 horsemen.
Whoa.
Cartwright's Cavaliers, Asbaran Solutions, the Winged Hussars, and the Golden Horde. The 4 best mech companies.
This is a
Mech
series
companies.
you've talked about this before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've read about 13 books in the series.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
There's a lot because they have the 4 books, each setting up its own merc company, and then some offshoot stories and some cobbled together smaller anthology stories that kind of build a bigger universe. And then this is the second series that I'm reading now, which is the actual the older series being the build up to this all out war.
Okay.
So this guy's written 13 books, and George R.R. Martin can't get off his ass and finish one.
Well, he subcontracts it out. All those anthology books are written by different people. Like the guy with the zombie mech, he wrote one, and Jake Bible is his name.
He's
like I
building
said.
a fucking franchise.
That's
So
pretty
he's
much what it is.
franchising his book.
These a lot of people will do this. They will subcontract out. One of my favorite guys. I forget his name right now, but he does the Monster Hunter series. It's Larry something. I don't know. Anyway, a lot of the Monster Hunter books that I enjoy, a lot of those are kind of subcontracted out. So they still look over it, have overall say. But what's funny?
Fucking with Chuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the
wanna know
real question is, at what point do your books take in the Butterfinger effect and have ramifications for that as well?
Well, that's actually like human aggression. That's kind of another sci-fi trope is the Butterfinger effect.
Yeah. Nobody shall lay a finger.
Yeah, one of my favorite series actually
It works
ended.
so well in time. I mean, it don't lay a finger on anything when you
It
time
was the
travel.
11th commandment, but
Yeah.
Moses didn't have enough tablet there.
Well, because he was like, "Yeah, ready to Butterfinger? Fuck that! I'm gonna lay my fingers all over."
Yeah.
One of my favorite books actually ended where the bad guy had the good guy on the ground. He's beating the shit out of him. His mech's all torn the fuck up. He's just taken out. And then he starts taunting him. Like cutting off parts of his mech and shit like that. And then he goes in there and he rifles through his shit. And you know what he finds? He takes the hero's Butterfinger and it pisses him off.
And then he fucking
man, it's
back
like
up.
he's like, and he comes up and he fucking triple stomps
going
and
through.
mud hole in his ass.
Leave it alone. Stay out of my stuff. Take everything, but
Yeah.
no, not my Butterfinger.
Give it back.
You're welcome. He finds that extra ounce of
He gets that
energy.
mom strength and becomes mom.
No, that Butterfinger
Beats his
strength.
ass.
Call me mommy.
Yeah, it's like nobody can every time they try to grab onto him, they slide off because they have Butterfingers now.
And their teeth are stuck together, and they can barely open their mouth because they ate a fucking
You've
Butterfinger.
activated my trap card. Butterfinger trap.
All right,
So that was my nerd on.
that's it for the Nerd-Ons. We're gonna switch over to Ray with the news.
We're not doing news.
Yeah, we're doing short news today.
All I
if you
wanna do
Is read some news. I got a feeling
I'm not the only one.
All
All
I
right.
want to do is read some news.
All right, guys.
Until the sun comes up over Lake City, Florida.
All right. Well, that was
Took that
something.
one all the way.
That'll be at 7:45 a.m.
Yeah. So we had a couple of things drop this week.
Merry Christmas, Mark Davis.
What's up, Mark? Drop D. So Drop D. Remember from the Australias?
We were the only ones.
Oh,
only you and me
yeah,
talked to
I'm
them.
looking at that.
Yeah. They can't see the screen with all of y'all's names in front of it. But yeah, so we had a couple of things drop this week. First off, Entertainment Weekly. Nathan's balls
Sounds very
finally.
painful.
Yeah. That's why my voice is so low tonight.
And he promptly sat on them.
Finally.
Suck them in your butt
That
cheeks.
happens all the time. Let's be honest.
Entertainment Weekly came out with the
Worst pictures ever again.
yeah. Entertainment Weekly is notorious for like putting out early stuff for movies, and it looks horrible every time.
Made Apocalypse look great. This did.
Yeah, well, and that was one of the big ones. With everyone went with the Ivan Ooze about the Apocalypse with X-Men Apocalypse.
That was still dead on.
But this week we got pictures from the new Aladdin that's coming out, the live action Aladdin. And people lost their shit over Will Smith's genie. And if anyone read the article,
Put that genie back in the bottle.
which apparently no one here did.
I read it.
Will
Ray,
Smith.
you never corrected us. We were shitting all over it, and you never once like, actually, I read the article.
I'm not gonna
He
chuck
was waiting
you.
for me to do that.
But you are
You
right
just
now.
made that joke. You just got mad. I made it first.
I actually believe that you didn't read that article, and you read someone else's comment later that pointed that out. And now you're trying to
Second
play
that.
it off like you read that fucking article. Because if there's one thing I know, you don't fucking read articles.
I read articles. I don't watch
Don't
videos.
watch videos.
Yeah.
Doesn't read
I
articles.
will watch trailers, but I don't
You
watch
read
videos.
headlines.
I do read headlines.
Poppy.
I'm gonna start posting YouTube videos and just say, "Hey, watch this trailer."
But yeah, so we got the
That movie sorta
pictures
sucked.
and Aladdin.
Looks fine.
Yeah, Aladdin looks fine.
Yeah,
Jasmine
looks
looks
fine.
really
Disney
good.
World, it looks fine.
And this non-CGI genie was the big topic. Will Smith is the non-CGI genie, and a lot of people were not digging it at all.
I wasn't.
What were you gonna say?
I wasn't. I was just saying I wasn't. I'll go ahead and throw my hand
No,
out there. I was
yeah.
shit talking it.
so
No,
what are
I
they
mean
gonna
I was too
CGI?
before I read the thing. He's gonna be
Or someone told you.
So they're just going to change the color of his skin.
no. He'll probably look like more
No,
like a
he's
genie.
not going to be just in Blueface,
No.
Chuck.
No, I'm just saying
I know
because
what you're
like
trying
he
to get
literally
at.
looks like he's like that is a finished concept. Like that's
I think
that design's
that's probably
finalized.
what he looks like when Aladdin releases him at the end or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's going to be fun.
Well, and I mean there's nothing wrong with that as that.
No.
But yeah, I get where you're going to there. But yeah, the other stuff I didn't think Aladdin looked great. It all looked like really good cosplay.
Yeah, it looked like they work at Disneyland.
It looked better than Disneyland. It was at least Disney World.
I'm just saying they look like just fucking.
It was like the
cosplays.
meet and
Fuck
greet
you, Disneyland.
breakfast that you go to. That they step it up there. That's not someone that's been in the heat for at least the last 3 hours. These look like fresh Disneyland.
They look like
performers.
Make-A-Wish workers.
What?
What? That
The
doesn't make any
costumes
sense.
seem like people like that.
They're not that
Make-A-Wish
bad.
Foundation.
I didn't think it looked that bad. In all
No,
honesty,
it didn't look that bad.
I didn't think Jasmine looked bad.
I would
thought
smash either the boy or the girl. They're both very sexy.
Aladdin.
Yeah, I would.
the boy or the girl.
The girl.
Abu is the only thing that looked good.
I'd fuck
Abu
that
did
monkey
look
too.
good.
Monkey looked good.
What about Jafar?
Monkey Poon.
Was there a picture of Jafar?
I didn't see
I-
Jafar.
I-
Very
I thought
first
I had
one.
a
Oh,
Jafar
it's-
picture.
okay.
You
I
could
didn't-
tell him by his outfit.
Yeah,
it looks
absolutely.
just like Jafar.
Well,
Which one?
He didn't have
Black.
a long
He was
enough
in
face.
black.
I literally skipped over that picture so
Yeah,
fast.
I
Just
see that
one shot.
picture.
He was in the trailer. I think.
Yeah, there were a bunch of extra photos in the article, but we also got 2 trailers this week. We got a new Men in Black international trailer. This is with Thompson, Hemsworth, and
Tessa
Thompson.
Thompson.
So it's kind of like Ragnarok Part 2
Yeah.
with
And then
aliens,
you got,
with more aliens.
And then you got a Jedi Master in there too.
Wait, who is the Jedi Master?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson is-
I forgot Liam Neeson
He's going
was
to be
in
the
it.
bad guy. I'm telling you now.
There's that
Well, the whole plot is there's a mole.
in the
in
MIB.
Black.
What if it's an actual mole?
That'd be pretty funny.
That
I
would
don't
be.
think
That,
they're
I
gonna
would
be
like
that clever.
that. I would like
I mean,
that.
like the
But
mole on your inner thigh.
The only time that you see
it
Liam
could work in that
Neeson
world.
is in the beginning where he's like kind of laying down what's going on, and then you don't see him again. I'm telling you, he's the bad guy.
What if he's ripped torn in that?
Mm.
Yeah, who's going to be the bad
Thompson's
guy?
Rip torn.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
Okay.
She's going to take off her mask Scooby
I don't
Doo
know.
style and be ripped torn
I
underneath.
watched that trailer and I felt I
like
got
That would
nothing.
be awesome.
Yeah, it was fine. It looked like
It wasn't
looked like
fine.
a-
It was-
it
it
looked
was-
like another Men in Black movie.
It was them just no. It didn't even feel like that. I love the first Men in Black. I think that's a
Yeah.
really good movie. The second one
It
was
is good.
dog shit.
I don't know if I've
I don't know
ever
if
seen
I
the
ever
other
watched
ones.
the third one, the one with Tommy Lee Jones.
It
and,
wasn't bad,
It was
but it was
Josh
pretty
Brolin
bland.
was
Yeah.
Tommy Lee's character.
I don't know. I just watched that trailer and I felt I got no feel for the movie. It was just a bunch of quick shots of them looking cool. Like, you didn't see a lot of aliens.
Mhm.
You know, the people who
Yeah.
was fighting were very normal looking guys. I don't know. It didn't feel like and maybe that's a good thing once the movie comes out. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just didn't feel like a Men in Black movie, except for the fact they had the gadgets.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
and there
to see
were a
more.
lot of gadgets.
Yeah, I want to see, fucking crazy aliens and designs and stuff like that.
Do some Tony Shalhoub.
Yes.
Maybe
Because
they're
he needs a paycheck.
Maybe they're
nowadays.
holding that
Now-
stuff off.
I know what you posted, I believe, was the international trailer. Apparently, there's an American trailer that has a lot more content on
I
it.
thought is the movie called Men in Black International?
I believe so because
Okay.
That's
it's
just
of
what I
the-
read in comments. So I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay.
it's of the London branch.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, so we're mixed on that one. We also got a trailer for the
Think it
new
looked good.
what?
It's mixed. Did you think it looked good?
I thought it looked fine.
Okay.
Not good, but fine. We also got a trailer for the new Hellboy. This is with
David Harbour.
David Harbour from Stranger Things fame.
Yep.
A lot of people have been upset because Ron Perlman wasn't coming back to finish the
The
trilogy.
dude's 80.
Well, and
Yeah.
also, I mean, I don't know if Del Toro can finish. He has a hard
can't
time
finish a
finishing
movie.
things. So,
Well, I kind of heard it was a mixture between that Del Toro wouldn't do it without, or Del Toro didn't want to do it, and then Perlman wouldn't do it without Del Toro.
okay, yeah, because I'd read that he really wanted to do it. So I know some of y'all didn't get to watch the trailer. Who got to watch the trailer?
I saw it the other day.
Did you see it, Mike?
Yeah, I saw it.
I've been looking forward to this because I like David Harbour and almost
Stranger
anything
Things.
I've seen him in, but I didn't get a great feeling about this. It felt very
Like you've been there before?
No, it felt very Ragnarok-y for something that doesn't need that. Like if they tried to make a Superman movie really silly and goofy.
See, I've never read the comics. I always thought Hellboy was
haven't
supposed
either.
to be somewhat funny.
I haven't either, and that's why I'm wondering. Like, am I missing something because I haven't read the comics? Because the Del Toro ones weren't funny at all.
No, they were funny.
They had
They
their
had
jokes
some
in
humor
there.
in it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember any humor being in it.
I don't think
Like
that
Jeffrey
it-
Tambor was like the main, like he was the head of the organization at one point.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had like a little back and
Oh, that's
forth.
right.
I don't
Mhm.
think that it had as a refined of humor like that certain directors are able to get out. There was things
Okay.
that were supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's actually how unfunny the movie was. Is there was supposed to be stuff that was funny and you didn't even catch it.
Okay.
Well, I
Maybe.
think in the trailer they did try to shoehorn a lot of the funnier aspects
Maybe.
into it.
Because there was a lot of stuff of like,
When
Hellboy
he
being
gets smacked
punched
around
across
the field.
a whole field and stuff like that. A bunch of little one-liners, but like not good one-liners, but also not like you're not going to be like, oh, that was a one-liner.
Seems very similar to Del Toro's Hellboy.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just not as excited as I was before now after seeing this. But again, that might be because I haven't read Hellboy comics before.
I'm more excited to see that than Men in Black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm definitely more excited about a new Hellboy.
Yeah.
Does,
It comes out in between Endgame and Captain Marvel, though.
Perfect
Yeah.
timing.
Well,
do
it only got
reading the
like
comics
2 weeks.
really matter?
it has
to you,
like 2 weeks.
Perfect for me.
Do
What?
reading the comics really matter to you on that one? Because I've never read a Hellboy comic, and I like the two Del Toros.
No,
I'll watch this one.
I liked the first Del Toro. I didn't like the second Hellboy as much. I
actually
liked
like
the
the second one more.
visuals of it so much, but I didn't like the story. I thought the movie fell a little short, but
Yeah.
it looked beautiful. His movies always look good,
Yeah.
whether they're bad or not,
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
and
This
they're
one-
very seldom bad. They're usually just okay. So yeah, I think even a bad Del Toro movie is still okay.
Yeah.
But
The aesthetic of Harbor's Hellboy, it's like literally, it's almost like Perlman, except he has more lines to his face.
I don't notice
it's
that
Hellboy.
much of a difference.
It's-
Me
it's-
neither.
Well, I mean, Hellboy is Hellboy.
Yeah.
That's a good thing if he looks very similar.
No, I'm saying like the Perlman, the face was smooth. There was a
Well,
sheen to
yeah.
it. This he has wrinkles to it. But I'm
yeah.
surprised also you're not excited about your boy Ian McShane being in it.
No, that was the one thing I was going to say. Ian McShane is doing that, and hopefully that will be very successful. He's got season 2 of American Gods coming out and the Deadwood movie, so he is going to be fucking
busy for you.
murdering at this in 2019.
He's
I
going to be
wish they'd
pulling.
make Hot Rod 2.
It's pulling
Fuck
a
yeah.
Josh Brolin this year. Then.
Yeah.
Hot Rod
McShane
2.
will be the next
Hot Rod
the next
2.
hot.
Never
thing.
sneak up a man who's been in a chemical fire.
But yeah, those are the three things we're going to be talking about on news this week. So
All
we
right.
can enjoy talking about that.
yeah,
at the
was
news.
that fun to talk about for the news?
That
At the
news was enjoyable.
I enjoyed
Thank
that.
you.
All right, let's go on to our nerd mailbag.
Yeah, we've got a couple of questions this week for the mailbag. If any of y'all are watching live and you want to ask some questions, go ahead and shoot them off on the chat. I've been trying to
Keep them Christmas related.
Yeah, we're trying to do Christmas related. There's one this week that's not Christmas related, but I didn't
Don't worry.
mention it on Instagram.
Bad
We
question.
banned them from the podcast.
Yeah, they ask, will Endgame be better than Infinity War?
Absolutely.
Most likely.
I
Probably
hope so.
not.
I hope so. Infinity War was so good though.
Yeah.
That's a tall order.
It'll be enjoyable, just
Yeah.
the same.
So yeah,
I mean, there's a reason Empire Strikes Back is considered the best of the series. It ends on a downer.
yeah.
So does IW. It just
Oh
brings some
God,
more
we're going to get
emotion.
Ewoks in fucking Endgame.
I fucking
I hope so.
Oh Jesus!
I hope it works. I don't want to do it if it doesn't.
Little Ewoks wearing an Iron Man outfit. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. See,
Iron
I'm
Walk.
in for
How
that.
great would that Ewok hunt be? Yeah, they're gonna hunt
That's
you.
the best thing Ewoks have ever done. Is that damn Ewok hunt on Battlefront 2.
Scary bastards.
They are.
I still haven't gotten a chance to play this. So,
care.
Allison asked, "What is the most annoying Christmas song to you?"
I know this one.
Go ahead. What's yours?
Wait,
do
you
too.
know this one?
Yes.
I know this one also.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time by Paul McCartney.
You got to sing us a couple bars.
Fuck yeah!
That
I
is
didn't
no
even
idea what
realize
that is.
that came on one of our Christmas playlists the other day, and I was like, "God damn, who the fuck is this?" And I looked, I'm like, "Fucking Paul McCartney!"
Yeah.
trying to get his Christmas money just like John Lennon was. God damn, it is.
and
That's a
retail
bullshit song.
pumps it out like 4
Yeah.
times an hour.
And it's on Christmas commercials all the time. It is such a bullshit.
I need to know how the song goes. Please. No, not Ray.
No.
Whoa.
Ray's got it.
Okay, I thought you were
That's
going to
exactly how it
We
is.
had a request from a
we
listener
did,
who
yeah.
wants
On
TJ
here.
to join in with the singing.
Hey.
So give us a bar. We'll hum along. God damn you.
Man, I bet you're just so fun.
We're really considering changing this from Nerds Who Get Laid Sometime to the Nathan and Ray show. Fuck TJ.
Yeah.
And this is why.
What about me and Mike, man?
The
Y'all
Nathan
don't ever look at the chat.
the Nathan and Ray show. Fuck TJ. That is not a
Yeah.
show I want to
You
watch.
need some
or listen
punctuation
to.
in that.
We said it the way we wanted it
That's
to be said.
exactly what it means. It says what
There
it
needs to be
means.
some
So pretty much he's
colons.
like finger cuffs. That's oh no.
It's like a Chinese finger trap. Because there's going to be a lot of in and out. Like we're going to use TJ like an accordion.
It's like
Turn them into a block of Swiss cheese.
really, really bad rendition
And
of
then,
Human Centipede.
I will say that I'm in retail as well. Any a Christmas song that's came out since like 1995, like
anything newer.
I hate all new Christmas music. It's all overproduced bullshit.
even covers or of anything.
Yeah.
So like they're doing Jingle Bells. It
No,
came
it's-
after
it's 'cause
95.
It's gonna
Fuck it.
it's gonna sound so
It's like
overproduced.
Nickelback
They-
doing
Yeah.
Jingle
They
Bells.
do it so terribly. It has to be like I don't know, just so commercialized. And I'm sure when the fucking not James Dean, fucking Paul Martin. I just had a brain fart, guys.
Paul
Sorry.
McCartney.
No man.
Paula
Frank
Dean?
Sinatra.
Oh, yeah.
Bing Crosby.
Yeah, that's like my favorite type of Christmas music.
Oh, yeah.
And when that
Oh, yeah.
came out,
King Cole.
that was
Oh, yeah.
definitely very commercial, but it's
It has
just
a
that
classic
classic
sound.
because it's classic music. And I guess because I grew up on that, like things like Elvis, Blue Christmas, and
If you
and-
get some artists that sound like that, though, like Michael Bublé, really
but even
sounds kind of like
no,
that.
even
No.
his is too produced. And
yeah.
I guess it's because
Fuck
and that's the
Bublé.
modern
Shut up,
technology, but I just don't like how clean it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to have a very old, worn out sound.
A little
and
grit to
if he did that and gave it a good aging sound, which can be done, I probably
Mm-hmm.
would think it sounds better. But fuck Michael Bublé.
Fuck Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
We're
a bunch
adding him
of
to the
bitches.
list. Ray and Nathan show or Nathan and Ray show. We'll hash that out. Fuck TJ. Fuck Michael Bublé.
Can't even say his last name. Bublé.
Bublé.
Blue Blaze.
Bublé.
Fuck
Blue
Blue.
Blaze.
Fuck Blaze as well.
Blaze Blue.
Always.
This is getting to be a really bad human centipede.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. I remember
Wham.
Hype Verizon. It was they played, I think, 2 different cover versions of that song on the same track.
Cover versions.
It was T Swift and somebody else.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wasn't
that
even
was
Wham?
probably all right.
That or give me some Feliz Navidad.
I would prefer that over
was
what
very
it was.
annoying, but I love it.
I love Feliz Navidad.
Y'all don't have to deal with country Christmas.
I want to wish you a Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
I think I have y'all beat.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
All right, Chuck, what's yours?
I work at Roadhouse and it's country Christmas.
Is it literally the song Country Christmas?
No,
Country
it's
Christmas.
country
It's
song.
gonna
Singers.
be a country
That might play also.
Christmas.
It's just like once October or Halloween's over with, they start the
You're
Christmas
lucky
music.
you get it after Halloween. In
Look at
retail,
that
you don't
Christmas
get that
tree
benefit.
down
Oh, it starts way
the
before?
dirt
It starts
road.
before Halloween
Oh, that
usually.
sucks.
Really? Before? Does it start before Halloween for you?
You
guys?
start getting Christmas stuff before Halloween usually in
That's
retail.
what
But it's,
Same.
it's annoying. So I'll have to go with the country aspect of Christmas songs.
That does sound like my hell.
Yeah.
But luckily, I have some control over the Christmas music.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind hearing some George Strait Christmas songs.
I
That's
played some
fine.
of it. I didn't like
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
But like Jason Aldean Christmas shit. That's
No.
that's
I don't know what that
nobody
is.
know.
Gonna drink a beer and open up some gifts.
Pretty much that.
What are you talking about? That sounds great. All right. We have one more question.
Second.
That was the only question.
No, we had another question. I
Oh, I'm
asked the
sorry.
question.
I thought we already asked that one. Sorry.
No,
we
we
have
didn't.
one more question. It's from someone named Nathan. He looks sort of like a dickhead, but we'll
He
answer
is.
the question
Yeah,
anyway. He said, "What's the worst present you've ever gotten for Christmas?"
I'll kick it off because I was thinking about this, and
Okay, go ahead.
it's funny because looking back now, it's probably one of the best gifts. But I was a little kid; I was probably like 5, and my grandparents gave me savings bonds every year.
Oh, that's a
And-
great one.
And I fucking hated it. And my dad would talk about something. You would throw it on the ground and said, I don't want no damn bombs. And I got one every year. And every year I was pissed until I just knew that's what I was going to get. It was going to be like $100 savings bond.
Damn.
But, oh, yeah.
Damn.
But once I turned 18, I was very happy I had a shitload of savings bonds. And
$1,800 worth of savings bonds.
I had birthdays also. I got them.
Damn.
And no, they mature way past $100.
Yeah,
So
they did,
it was like, I don't know, it was a lot of money. It was awesome. But as a kid, worst
buddy, old pal.
gift I ever got. Anybody else? Any terrible gift stories?
One year, this was probably about 6, 7, 8 years ago. I had like this whole, like every year, my whole family was like, give us a Christmas list. So I meticulously go through and I put links and photos and like y'all know how y'all get shit.
This
from
was
me.
recent.
Yeah.
It wasn't that recent, but
You were an adult.
I was an adult, yeah.
Okay.
But so I had all of this stuff. You know, I did a lot of work on this Christmas list, so people would like, because I'm into weird shit that people don't know about. So you know, nerd stuff,
right,
and,
Allison?
nerd stuff and comics, like people don't know. Like
George, what's a sex swing?
Why is it all Beanie Babies?
So I try to make it easier for people. So I went to all this, and then like I am not really I have guns, but I'm not into guns. But I got like a 9mm that I still haven't shot. And I just didn't understand it. So it's not like a bad gift.
Sounds like a great gift.
Yeah, because it's a 9mm, but it was just like like I put so much work into this other stuff to tell them what I wanted.
Is they got your stupid list, and they're like, look at this
Look
stupid,
at this nerd shit.
idiot, fucking Teletubbies. Nobody collects
This
those.
boy is from Live Oak. Get him a gun.
What do you mean Ray wants that? No, we're going to get that boy a goddamn gun, and he's going to go outside and use it. You know where he lives, that part of the neighborhood.
Hey, make sure he gets that cassette tape of Lee Greenwood and Proud to Be an American too, please, with it. I want him to play it when he's shooting off that gun.
Dude, that actually would give me such a fucking freedom boner if I was out there shooting a gun.
To
I'm
Lee
proud to
Greenwood.
be a fucking American.
Especially when he hits that fucking top, you know. Like,
proudly stand up.
On the way out there, you play the president's speech from Independence
God
Day.
damn. I would shoot nothing but bullseyes out of both of my
We
guns.
wouldn't even get out of the car. We would just drive onto the range and just shoot out of the truck. Drive over this berm and just shoot the berm as we drive over it.
Anybody else have a terrible gift about cookies and ninja stars?
I asked my grandparents when I was a kid for Transformers.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
You know what I got?
GoBots.
Got GoBots.
Oh, no.
Charles,
I love GoBots.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say, Charles, you seem like the type of guy that you're like that little kid that's been going around that gets an avocado. He's like, an avocado! Thanks!
That's 5 pounds of veal.
I don't know.
My really loving relatives who know me so well got me a copy of NASCAR-opoly.
Ooh.
How many years ago was this? Like
This was last year.
It's
Maybe
under the tree right
maybe
now.
15 to 20.
Okay.
Oh wow. Ooh.
Well,
Chuck, anything?
I know what to get Mike if I gave it for Secret Santa.
I bet that shit's unopened in the box. Fucking
Mike, I got this
pristine.
on Kickstarter for you.
It's pristine,
NASCAR cheesy.
pristine copy with Dale's signature on the cellophane.
Yeah, it's like Earnhardt, Mark Martin, Richard Petty,
You know,
all
it's-
the newest racers.
What if on the inside of that was actually something super cool at that time?
$500
Or like it was like a PlayStation
We love
1.
you, yeah.
All of the money was real money, not fake money.
And you were such a fucking
God.
ungrateful bastard that never opened it and went over there to play with them.
Probably sent it to Goodwill or something.
Some landfill somewhere is rich.
Oh, God.
Charles, anything?
I'd say probably I was about 18. My dad for Christmas, which is a big thing because he normally doesn't do gifts, but he got me an electric razor, and I'm like, I don't know.
With a card that said hint.
Okay, and I'm like, no. At the time, I just had like a little goatee, and I'm like,
He was
really?
like lower.
So I'm like, I tried to use it a couple times, and I threw it out. Well, next Christmas, he took it out of the trash, put it back in the box, and rewrapped it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He's
That's
like,
awesome.
he's like, I
I'm
saw
like,
you.
I'm not using this. I don't.
He's like,
it
I
was
saw you getting out of the shower, and I saw that bush.
You wrote it down.
You didn't get the hint, bush boy.
Ungrateful bastard.
When I was
I'm like, I didn't use it. I like hated it.
I was just expecting something like, my old man used to put cigarettes out of my arm. You know what he got me for Christmas? A pack of smoke. He's a smoke up, Johnny. That's what I assumed you were going to say.
No.
All right, let's move on. Are we going to air our grievances?
No, first we're going to do Superhero Secret Santa.
Superhero Secret Santa, TM.
TM, well, this is our one of our new
S, baby.
things.
Shit, shower, shave.
But
It's a new segment we'll forget about.
All right, so basically what we have is we have a
Secret Santa
hat.
for superheroes.
We have a hat that has a lot of
TJ's hat.
TJ's hat. This is that he's
Yes.
not wearing.
Pulled from the fire.
pulled from the fire, saved from the fire. We're going
Family
to
heirloom.
we have some
Josh.
names of superheroes in here.
He demands people buy gooses when he wears them.
We've got some superhero names in here, so people are going to
Their splash.
pull a
I don't
name
have any
and
more.
tell us what they think they would get for
Take
a
Chuck's.
superhero for
He's not drinking it.
Secret Santa. So Mike's going to go first. He's going to pull a name.
I'll switch you.
All right.
Here you go, Nathan. Gotcha.
It was a Christmas miracle.
Who'd you get?
The Hulk.
The Hulk. Okay, so what are you going to buy the Hulk as a Secret Santa?
I would buy him
Paxel.
Stretch pants.
probably some
Yoga pants.
some backflow incense burners, maybe some meditation tapes so he could work on his anger management. Maybe a green She-Hulk pussy fleshlight.
What is it? A ASMR?
Never mind.
ASMR tapes?
Excel. Things fucking gross me out. ASMR tapes.
I was watching
Spice. I hate 'em.
I'll add some shit for Taylor.
I know what you were watching.
Oh, okay. It's creepy.
All right, so
Regular
Chuck's next.
ASMR videos are
Green Arrow.
Oh, so what are you going to buy Green Arrow this
archery
year?
set.
Gun.
New actor.
well, no. If you're a smart gift giver, you're not going to give them something they're an expert in, because chances are they already have it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be some shit. Like you're a falconer. Here's a canary. It's like, a baby bird will work.
Well, because you're just going to buy them the Walmart version, whatever it is, and they probably
you're a
have
detective, Sherlock. I got this my first detective set for you.
Well, it's like, you smoke a pipe. Here's some Black and Mild.
There's a corncob pipe and some Prince Albert. Sure, you never had that.
I hear you like magic.
I'm gonna go with the CW Green Arrow. I'm gonna get him like the best of Mitch Hedberg, because that dude needs to lighten up and laugh.
Razor.
An electric light razor.
What about wrestling?
Passing it along.
No, the Green Arrow. He's like so dark and brooding. So the best of
He
Mitch
likes
Hedberg.
wrestling. Stephen Amell loves wrestling, doesn't he?
He does
That's
love
true.
wrestling.
Mm.
All right, I got Hellboy. I'm gonna get that boy the Bible.
Hymns.
I'm gonna teach him some hymns, and I'm gonna get him a subscription to a church, because I think you got to pay for those things.
I'd get unlimited Eucharist too, just like a whole box.
I'm gonna get him
a body of Christ.
A monthly Christ box that shows up to his house with a bunch of Christ-based activities. And then I'm gonna get him one of those really nice files to file down his horns.
A horn file.
Horn file.
Hornfogler.
Horn.
I got Superman, so just like my mom gets me every year, I'm going to get him a new underwear.
TJ?
Drink up, Ray. Let's get you funny.
I got Spider-Man. So I'll be getting him some rice.
I was going to go with
That's what I was going to say.
Oh man, I would give him some more IT privileges, because he's the webmaster.
Oh gosh! All right,
That's an Arj Barker joke.
well, that was our superhero Secret Santa.
It was pretty lackluster,
It really was. We'll
It
work on
was.
that next
especially
show.
Ray's.
Sorry.
I don't know,
underwear.
I was liking my Hellboy stuff. So you guys just need better material.
Yeah, but in the first movie, he had a
I don't say
bunch
mine
of
was
religious
bad. I said your
artifacts.
guys were bad.
Hey, well, that's
I like
you
yours,
put
Mike.
me in that use guys, and I'm not a use guy.
Except for the She-Hulk pocket pussy.
Time for it. God damn every one of you.
What? What are we doing?
It is time to air our grievances.
Ooh.
Oh,
Chuck, here we are,
Chuck.
Are we limiting this to one grievance per person?
3 years later, and fucking you never wear the goddamn shirt that I made.
I know. I think each one of us should go around the table and just do one quick grievance for the people.
Wear the goddamn shirt that I bought you. I didn't
wear
know.
it
I
every
didn't
day
buy
to
it.
work.
I
He
made it.
it.
I drew that
I wear
brown
it every
chucks.
day to work.
Yo, you don't.
No.
I've never
It's
seen
my
As an
one.
undershirt under three other shirts and his
that
coat.
shirt was meant to be proud.
He's probably
and displayed.
Goldberg in it. He plays probably his spoo drag.
Yes. Yes.
Because I'm closer to you every time I do it, Nathan.
TJ,
Yes.
it's time to fucking let the world hear your voice, man.
Yeah.
We know you can sing.
No.
Everybody can sing. It's just you talk loud.
Let it go.
Yeah,
I'm singing.
Yeah. Who are you
This
trying
is
to be?
absolutely one of my grievances as
Who
well.
are you trying to be modest for? You're married. She's
Nobody
not gonna
thinks
leave
you're
you.
cool.
Yeah, no one thinks you're
Might
cool.
leave me. You never know. That
How
may
do you
have been
make
why I
sexy
was
time
divorced
without
before.
seducing her with
I
that
cannot
sweet...
lose any more respect for you than I've already lost.
What respect did you have to begin with?
So you singing isn't going to change anything to dynamics of this little hodgepodge of people.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Ray,
Yeah, give
fuck
it.
you. I don't know what else to say to you. There's I would have to
There's
have
not enough to narrow down.
Festivus would have to be a 365-day year-round thing, so I could just tell you everything that you do that pisses me off.
Oh God.
Including your fucking face. Mike!
Rip into me.
You
never
fuck.
Stupid.
You stupid fuck. How are you going to ghost me when I text you? I text you random about talking about demons, and I get ghosted every time. Just because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I know your ass is up. You can respond back, okay, LOL, talk to you later, something. Instead, I have to bring it up to get I was talking to Sarah about that. Fuck Sarah, too.
Hey, Ray, where's
We're
your
talking
salt
about
at?
demons. Not everybody else. It's you and me. That's my grievances.
Well,
Damn.
Salt Bay. That's your name.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna air my grievances.
Go for it.
Chuck,
Yeah.
it is not 1998. It is 2018. You're almost 40. This is coming from a man who lives at home and has a closet full of toys.
What's going on?
Let's get some ambition. Fuck your truck. I hate it.
Yes,
You can't steal mine.
I secondhand that.
Nathan,
Yo,
I feel like ever since you started this band, you're just too cool for school. You never hang out with us anymore.
He
And when
never
you
did
do-
before.
You have to go early because you shit your pants. What happened in 2011? And us smoking Drew Estate acid cigars in Brad's shithole house. I missed that.
I missed that too.
But fuck you. Ray, you not from Texas try-hard motherfucker. I'm so tired of you acting like you gotta wear sunglasses at 3 a.m. You're not cool either. TJ. You've been pretty good to me this year. God damn it.
I won't sing for you either.
I need you to sing for me.
Charles,
That's it.
air your grievances.
I can't. I need to ride home. I'm not
And now
walking
we
into this
have
trap.
You have
I'm not walking into this trap.
Chuck's ever said on the podcast.
That's for sure.
I'm going to go with
That was well played.
The Christmas miracle. Chuck was funny.
the annoying ass aspect of my truck just taking a shit on me right before the holidays. Mike, because he doesn't bring his big fucking guns so we can all see them. I know you have guns.
He does.
Yeah,
I don't want to see them. I want to shoot them.
I would like to see them 1st
We're going to go shoot him,
Mike
man. We're gonna
always
sit
says,
there and
"Let's
shoot
go
him."
shoot stuff."
Yeah.
How many times have y'all been shooting?
I haven't
how many
been
times have you
invited.
shooting with Mike?
Everyone has said, "Hey, Mike, come over and watch Stranger Things," and I haven't seen one episode. Let's go back to me. I got more grievances.
I don't know what grievances I have with anybody except for Nathan in that fucking bald spot trying to cover it.
This is grievances, not a roast. Out of line.
Or the fact that Nathan hasn't come out and said that he loves Nickelback because I've heard Black Science and he's channeling his inner fucking Nickelback.
Damn, this is Chuck's Nathan grievance.
Yeah,
Is this
Jesus.
turned into a rose?
This is
it
like
did. It just turned into a roast.
You croc sunburn-footed motherfucker. Hey, Ray's
I'm good.
next. Hit Ray.
Yeah.
Come on, Chuck. Lay into him. Destroy me. Destroy me.
I don't.
Okay, he's
I don't have
done.
anything to say about
He's
Ray.
done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Ray, hit us. Hit us
I
with
blew
your
my load
grievance.
on Nathan.
TJ.
okay.
TJ.
There's enough there.
TJ. Why the fuck won't you sing for us?
Katie asked me to as well, and I won't.
Just one note.
But I mean,
We need to create this elaborate scenario where, like, terrorists break into his house and, like, and like grab like this Josh by go.
Please,
he's
TJ, just
like,
sing.
he's like, you sing American
And
Victim.
then-
All right, kill your son.
And then somebody's arm gets shot off or something.
TJ's like, I said I'd never
that's why
sing
you
again.
always leave
Hold
a
on.
note.
Is there like some tragic backstory where
Probably.
you
There
used
may
to
be.
sing?
Maybe TJ hasn't sang since the accident.
I used to sing all the time back in Korea.
Back in
It was 2003. Charlie was all around us.
Actually,
last person to hear me
1997.
sing was Charlie. They heard my bullets sing through their body.
Guys, this is more of a plea than a grievance, but also a grievance. I want to play more board games.
Respect.
Sounds like
Yeah.
whining.
Yeah, it
not
does.
grievance.
Kind of is.
Hold on. I want to hear.
like a little bitch with a skint knee.
You gotta say with some stank. Like, we need to play more board
We need
games.
to play more fucking board
There we
games.
go.
man.
That's
Come
good.
on.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Is that
Like,
it for you?
like arm wrestling right now.
Whoever loses, it's a handful of fake shards.
Oh, I do have a grievance for Ray since you brought that shit
do
up.
it.
Okay,
go for
going
it.
back to Chuck.
Yeah, I wish you would just shut up and watch fucking Castle Rock instead of knocking any suggestion that
And
comes
The
your
Witch.
way. Seriously, the amount of stuff Nathan, Mike, TJ, you're like, I don't know. It's not my
Chuck, if
thing. It's not
anything
my
you-
thing. It's not Wes Anderson, P.T.
Anything
Anderson. It's
you-
not my thing.
Anything
Wow.
you try to explain to me is the most boring thing I've ever heard.
And I get that. And I sleep with my eyes open when you talk about X-Men.
This is
I get
good
it.
grievances.
So does Allison.
All right, Ray,
That
what's your
sounds
other
like
grievances?
marriage counseling now.
Lay into us.
I think that's all I've got
Yeah.
right now that I can think
You
of.
don't have individual ones for the other three?
No, mostly just
Okay.
you and myself.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, TJ, let's hear. the
Okay.
grievance.
Mike, you've been invited over for dinner and you've shunned us.
I was really depressed.
It's free food, damn it.
I made a free food.
Chuck, people try
Chuck.
to give you free
God,
shit all the time.
I know.
And you deny us.
I know.
Yeah.
It's-
So I'm going to hop on your grievance and re-grievance with my grievance for your grievance for him.
Okay.
But yeah, all the fucking time, Chuck, we try to give you things and help you out as a friend to be friends because we're
Yeah.
friends because we like you, and you try not to let us do that.
Yes.
This
It comes
is a
from a
grievance.
place of love, Chuck.
Yes, I know.
Do you know how we treat
Stop
people
denying us.
that we don't like? We don't talk to them. You know how we treat people we love?
We tell them they're idiots.
We try to
Fondle
give them
their
rides
hearts.
to places.
We make fun of them incessantly and then try to be their friend.
I still have an iPhone.
That took you
Please,
5
God
years.
damn it. It took us a year to give
Yeah.
it to you.
I know.
I gave it to you, and you still didn't use it for like 6 months.
No, it was like 2 weeks. Then my phone.
How's
died.
that-
Break
how's
your
that-
S3 to get it to work.
How's that iPad working for you?
I don't have a charger for it.
Excuse me, and charge your
No,
phone.
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
He's got a 5S. No, that should be the same.
5S
It's the
is
same
still a
chargers.
Lightning.
They're both Lightning.
If it's
Yeah.
a mini,
No, that's an Android charger.
For the phone, it's not.
Yeah, I don't have a charger for the phone. So
I gave
plug
you a
into this.
charger with the iPad.
No, there wasn't one.
All right, what other grievances you got, TJ?
Okay. Nathan, you spoil shit as much as Charles does.
He does. He does.
thank you. That's not a good thing, Chuck.
I'm tired of being one shit on.
You know what? I disagree. I don't spoil current
you,
things.
You spoil
No, you
things
You do.
as soon as you have watched them.
yeah,
You
this is shit-
determine
I spoil shit
that-
that's like 4 years old.
You
You're not going
stole
to-
as soon as
the
you watch it.
entire movie of Mandy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did, bro. You did, bro.
No, nothing I told you guys isn't stuff you see on the trailer.
It's
Yeah, because it's in the movie.
if you've seen it.
Yeah, the trailer.
No, if you have seen it, it is.
It doesn't
open,
matter
it
to
doesn't
anyone
matter
else
that
about
anyone
anyone
else
else.
hasn't seen
Dude,
it.
he's getting defensive on this one.
This is not. This is not a defensive.
Oh, yeah,
grievance.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, take it.
Air
Grievances.
grievances. All right, sorry.
Okay,
There's no lube on this, brother. You gotta take it.
Ray, I can't think of one right now.
Coming out pretty good.
You know my other grievance is you guys are taking it too easy on this fuck over here.
I'm trying to think of one.
I called him a
can't
fake
come up with it.
Texas ass motherfucker.
I'll give you. Mike's the only one.
No,
that-
I have one. Where is the damn vest and the fucking raptor claw necklace?
Yeah. Ever since he
I
had
thought
his
about wearing that
medical issues,
Yeah,
he
it
has
is
not been Cowboy
Fancy
Roy anymore.
bank job.
and where's Kingdom Death?
Yes.
You do 2
That is
fingers,
all ours.
and then you take another year off.
Yeah.
So I got to put two
Tired.
things together.
Yeah. I like you put 4 figures together unpainted in over a year's time.
Two.
It's only
fingers.
two.
Not 4.
I'll have another
Listen,
vehicle.
guys,
I'll have
I'm
a new
old.
truck by
I
the
got
time you have
tired.
Kingdom
No, you
Death done.
won't.
By the time he has Kingdom
You'll
Death done,
still be
no way.
Flintstoning that fucking purple
it
ranger
ain't
around.
Flintstone now, buddy. It ain't going nowhere.
All right.
All right.
Is that our
podcast
grievances?
out of the
You got one
Ranger.
for Mike?
Do we,
He
start
hit
over,
it.
Mike.
Yeah, sorry.
do we need Allison to air hers now?
No, I don't want to
have
hear
that
her.
long.
No, we don't. We can't. We can't
I can see
live through that.
her. I can see her grievances in her eyes.
Yeah.
On there.
How we are all
Pierces through
wild
you with her
disappointments
So
to
are we
her.
about to do? Is it time to go to Secret Santa?
It's Secret Santa.
Because I'm gonna
time.
take a secret piss real quick.
She
All
just
right,
gave us
Nathan's
her
gonna take a
grievance.
secret piss. We're still live here, so if y'all want to ask us any questions, we're right here on the thing. We're gonna pass out the presents. We
Can't
do
move
this
any further
every
up,
year.
Nathan.
We
Sorry, I can't.
get we get a
Oh my gosh.
Secret Santa, and then some of us also like go and buy other people presents. TJ, I didn't get you anything this year. Just kidding, it's just not here yet.
Well,
So
I couldn't afford a whole lot. That's
that's
why I
fine,
gave you
that's
guys
fine, that's
Bushy
fine.
and monogram glasses.
we know how
So,
Christmas gets expensive, man.
yeah.
How did you know my prescription?
Oh,
Allison's got a present for TJ.
So do we want to move
Oh,
the
wow.
cookies out of the way? Do this?
do we need to?
That's whatever. This says fuck TJ XOXO Nathan.
Yes.
So I must. We're not opening yet. We're just passing out.
Okay.
So we're passing out gifts or Secret Santa gifts?
This one says Bubba. So
We'll have to see what that one's all about.
this one is Mike from Nathan.
Natan.
This is for Mike from Nathan.
Mm.
Trying to get laid. Sorry, Christy.
Try.
Yeah. You're just snooping through so much shit right now.
This one says Ray from Nathan, so I'm gonna put it right here.
You can tell who has the highest salary out of the group.
This one says Ray from Nathan.
Mm.
So that's for me and me.
Mm.
This one says Chuck from Nate. This one is Chuck from Nate. TJ from NB.
Okay.
TJ from Nate.
Okay.
I need you to hand me some, Chuck, or hand some out. That one says Ray, and it's an Amazon box. One's Nathan's.
That's pretty nice.
There's another one for Nathan, from Chuck.
TJ?
The really nice wrapped ones are from Chuck.
Classy. So these are not the Secret Santa ones.
We
Correct.
don't know. We'll have to announce.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, where'd the beer come from, buddy?
All right. There's some more on the Christmas tree behind you.
Oh, God.
They're all in the most Wes Anderson-esque wrapping.
Really? That plaid?
Sounds about right.
Classic Christmas stuff. Mm.
Bad.
Mm.
What? That? Wait, which one's Chuck? Oh, my God.
Okay. All right, and then what we can do is just kind of announce. We'll start with Mike and just see who is Mike's Secret Santa, and then he'll open up his Secret Santa gift, and then you can go from there.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm your Secret Santa this year? No, I mean you're my Secret Santa. That's awesome.
No, who got Mike as Secret Santa this year?
I did, actually.
Okay.
TJ.
Oh.
Oh, I remember this.
Thank you. Beauty bag.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
All right, open it up.
All right. I can't see
That
through all of Nathan's
adorable
huge.
Harry Potter stuff.
Mm.
Can't see through Nathan's huge ass.
I know
gifts.
Mike likes things that do two things.
Oh.
Yes.
With
Ooh, it comes with a little expanding cup.
Oh, fun! So it's got
Yeah.
the shot glass and the flask.
Mike, buddy.
yeah.
Sorry. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I got a flask, and it has a little cup that pops out of it, and it kind of telescopes out. Awesome.
You could drink so much soda.
Whoa!
Oh, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty sweet.
Right?
That was actually really cool.
That's awesome. It takes up precious booze space, but I forget.
Yes. I thought you would.
I'll keep going.
Okay.
Mafia 3.
Yes.
I've never
And she
played
left the
Mafia.
price tag on it. Katie?
I didn't see it. Oh, wait, no, I saw it.
Oops.
Nudity. How do you know I like nudity? Gonna be
Well, I figured it's
actually,
a-
this one got really good ratings.
Yeah, I figured it was an open world game and you don't have internet, so you would kind of like that.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you, TJ.
You're welcome.
Much nicer than Nathan. Oh, you got me Call of Duty.
Yeah, I didn't think you had that one.
I didn't. I wasn't going to get it. But not because I don't want to play it. It's just I'm tired of giving my heart to single players. But I'm excited. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Black Ops 4.
All right, nice.
Thank you. I'm
Yes.
kill streak.
We're doing
Do we want
secrets.
Mike to open up the rest of his now, or
We just want to do Secret Santa.
Let's do
first?
Secret Santas
All right.
first.
Chuck,
Okay.
who did you have for Secret Santa?
or who had Chuck? I had Chuck. So the plaid ones are yours. Open up the one that you know what it is already. Not that one.
So many possibilities.
Oh shit!
You didn't get this one yet, I hope.
No, I don't have any from this wave, the Siren Wave.
Yes.
Nice.
Marvel's Bishop, part of the Siren Wave. Nice little addition to my X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that, Ray.
Problem.
And he has the little Jerry Curl mullet also.
Yeah, he does.
It's the
That's
best.
the 90s Jim Lee version for sure.
Yeah.
And
I
you
like his gun, too.
Can we go with the small little box?
Yeah, go with the small one.
It's like a couple packs of L&M.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's about the same size.
Your carton of smokes.
Oh, nice.
So you listen to so many like podcasts and books and everything.
Yeah.
And
battery
you
life.
always have to have that line.
cord
Very
running
nice.
from my
So
pocket.
these are some Bluetooth wireless headphones to listen to stuff on.
What a
Very nice.
thoughtful gift.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Bump the rock.
This is
Bump
also
the rock.
from Ray.
And then that's my last one for you.
I haven't had a chance to get it because I put it on the ground.
These look really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Water resistance for all the sweat.
Mm.
Oh, that meat sweat.
As soon as balls are listening to music.
I have a flashlight to
Work on your truck.
Yeah,
Working
Chuck's
my
been
truck.
working on his truck at night at my house a lot, and I have one flashlight that he's used a lot.
yeah.
What is this? It's a shirt of some type. He's looking at it for the listeners.
I have fallen in love with the show, Great British Baking Show, and it's one of the
Let me see this
judges
fucking shirt right
on the
now.
show. It's one of the former judges actually. It's
Yeah.
Mary Berry, and on the shirt
Blair?
says nobody likes a soggy bottom.
Yeah, I
That is beautiful.
yeah. I saw that. I was like, you know, who's
This
going to
is
love that,
awesome
Chuck?
because I
That
love
could have
this
been.
show.
That could have been good for.
I know, for a lot
Yeah,
of
for
us.
anybody but knowing
Four
the
of
meaning.
us, except for
So good.
Nobody likes
Thank
the
you, Ray.
soggy bottom. You're welcome. So, who had Nathan this year?
I did.
All right.
Oh.
It's right over there.
Is it the big one?
Yes.
Is it fertility spears?
I first do want to say this is really awesome wrapping present.
yeah.
Wrapping paper.
First time I've wrapped a present for a friend.
And
Oh,
it says,
good job.
to Nathan from your little homie, Michael. and Mike is the only one that actually used a bow. So I had to point out.
Oh, good
that
point.
I almost put bows, but I didn't want you guys to think I like you that much.
It was,
That was that extra bit of effort and cash.
I
that
found
Nathan
that
didn't
one on
wanna
the
do.
street.
And it's a box from Amazon.
Mm.
All right, the suspense is killing us.
It's a box full of stuff.
It's the best kind.
Oh my!
Oh,
Oh.
I got the bushiest beaver award
Nathan Bachman. It has your
with my
name on it.
This
Nice.
is amazing.
It's amazing what a trophy company will engrave on it for a very low price.
This is truly amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
This is amazing. This is a gift, guys. do 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 do.
Wow, man, that's good. There's more.
Rick and Morty Munchkin. That is actually really cool.
That's not what I meant by more board games.
I didn't.
You make me play that shitty X-Men one.
I don't make you play it.
Who is a
But I love that we
Cyclops?
play it.
We do love Munchkin's. Always fun. I love
Some of
Rick and
those
Morty.
cards look really fucking hilarious.
Mike loves Munchkin, so you guys can just suffer through and play with us.
Oh yeah.
This is because your masks melted in your car. Got you a sunshade.
Masks.
I'm not gonna lie. I look at sunshades all the time. I'm just too cheap to buy them for myself. So I really actually do love this. This is
I
a
love
great
practical gifts.
I am all for this actually because I did have a mask literally melt.
What
in
mask?
My Kylo Ren mask.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
melted.
man.
Yeah, it's number one my own fault. I left it in my truck, or my car, but it got so hot that it
That's
fucking
incredible.
melted. We live in Florida.
That's true.
Great
It's
gifts.
a real thing.
Bush's Beaver.
All right. Who had me this year? I think you unplugged yourself or something.
Man,
No, I had your Secret
Okay.
Santa.
All
right.
We're good,
I
we're
hope
good.
it's all the
Here's this
cigarettes you bought.
Amazon box.
Oh,
Here's
man,
your own
that is some high end wrapping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
It's
You
a
sure
bunch of
shut the
comic
fuck
books.
up real quick.
So this is the new Uncanny X-Men #1, and it's a little pack that they do at Walmart.
Yeah.
And I do not have that.
There's like two others.
Infinity Wars, the new Venom,
You have 6 more comics in there.
yeah, the Superman,
Because I remember you talked
the
about
Teen
DC.
Titans, yeah, the 100 the issue, and the Batman from the DC Walmart exclusive. These are all exclusives.
Those are really cool designs, especially
Yeah.
the Batman. That's like that old classic.
So remember you talked
Mhm.
about the DC 100 issues, but you never. I don't remember you saying you got.
No, I
any
don't
of
have
them?
any of them.
These made me think of growing up when you used to like go
Yep,
to the,
yep,
the store.
That is really
Double
cool.
packs.
Thank you.
That was
I
awesome.
haven't
Nice.
got to read any of this Infinity Wars either, or this X-Men. I just saw someone post this online, and I was like, oh, I could go pick that up from Walmart. I should go grab those. So thank you so much.
Welcome.
All right, I
Saved
got
him from having to go into Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a gift
That's
in
a
and of
gift.
itself.
That's a gift.
You
Yes.
could have got me a 55-pound bag of Old Roy. I'd still be pretty.
all right. I got you, TJ.
Okay.
I would say
I'm super excited about this.
open the gray one first, please.
The one that says "fuck you."
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck you, Eddie Murphy. Fuck you.
Fuck TJ.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So
Oh.
this is Secret
What?
Hitler.
Tell me more.
It plays
big
a lot
game.
like Werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Katie's been talking about it a lot. She got to play it in Salt Lake at her history thing. So thank you, Nathan. That's awesome.
That'll be fun.
What is it?
Yes.
It's a game. It's a
I figured it'd be a good party game for
Oh,
us
it is.
to
It
bring
is.
the misses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Guess Who, right? Sort of like somebody's Hitler. Somebody plays Hitler at the beginning of the
Yeah,
game.
you
and
try
then
to get people to join the Nazi party and stuff like that, and there's like civilians and such, and
Okay.
kind of like Werewolf, where somebody's a werewolf and somebody dies or whatever.
There's 2, right?
Yeah, there's one underneath the big one.
Do the
Turn the red one over.
red one, or do that one first.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
Oh, an X-Force shirt.
And a part of airing my grievances is I got you a 2X because your shirts are too goddamn tight, TJ.
I usually.
All the shirts you wear are too goddamn tight.
I don't agree.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
That's really cool.
You're welcome. And that's the last. That's the cream of the creme.
Is this another one of your original designs?
I don't know.
Okay.
Find out.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Thrawn, that's badass.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it. Thank you.
You're
Thank you very much.
So it's TJ drawn as Grand Admiral Thrawn from Star Wars, which
Yeah.
is one of his top.
That's my
characters,
favorite
so-
character in
Yeah.
Star
Oh, yeah.
Wars. So thank you.
Hey, I
That
hope
is
you enjoy it.
amazing.
Yeah,
I like both these shirts.
all right, let's. I want to open Ray's gift.
Okay. Nathan's going for my gift now. This is an art print that I got that Allison turned me on. This artist. It's called Celebs on Sandwiches.
It's Rocky, and we all know I love Rocky.
Yeah.
Sitting
Yes.
on a fucking Philly.
On a Philly cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak.
That is
That's pretty glorious.
This is
That is amazing.
You know what's sexy? This art right here.
This person's art.
I said if there's any gift that's a Nathan Bachman gift, it's Rocky Balboa sitting on a Philly cheesesteak.
You're not
He's
wrong.
going to take like 5 pictures of it.
All right.
Beautiful.
All right, who wants to go next?
Everyone do their Secret Santa stuff?
Yeah, we've already done Secret Santas. So now we're just moving on to the extras.
I'll say this: your gift should be here end of the week coming up.
Whose?
Yours, Ray.
You just gave me a gift.
Oh, you were my Secret Santa.
Oh.
I got everybody a gift, but your gift will be here. Should be end of the month or end of the week.
Okay.
It's,
well, TJ's gift's not here from me. So
Would you like to know what it is? Or
No,
for them?
no. God, no.
Okay.
all right.
I like to be surprised.
Yeah, we'll see it later.
Well, I want since Nathan opened mine,
All right,
I've got
all right.
2 from Nathan.
Open this one first because I thought it was so cool, and I was like, "Fuck, I think you might have that."
I do. Wait. Oh, I don't have these. Okay. Yeah. No. These are the. I thought this was the coins. It looked like the coins from the back. These are the realistic tokens for Scythe. Which we talk about it all the time. We play Scythe, and these are. I think this is the only things that I still have like cardboard for. But these are like.
It's nice.
Yeah, these are made out of. I think they're like clay and stuff. But it's like little wood tokens and little pots of like grain and little oil tokens and then little metal
kicks
bars
ass.
of metal. Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you. Oh gosh, that'll add to the whole experience.
This one I'm really proud because I had to really listen to what you've been saying a lot lately.
Oh,
and
I know that's hard for you.
Yeah, and but I was like, Ray really wants this.
Oh,
Nice.
you asshole!
Wow.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Good job.
Oh, well, thank you.
And with this present, I think we can all agree that if you put the time into it, we promise not to be assholes, and we will.
Or too much of
is that
assholes.
TJ
Is
can
that the
promise
real
that.
present?
The real present is that we'll play this and we won't be complete jack offs.
Complete assholes.
That would be like getting your wife a bowling ball with your name on it. You're gonna love this, honey.
I guarantee it.
All right, Chuck, open up what I got you.
Oh, from Nathan. Ooh, what could it be? Ooh.
Is it your copy of The Witch?
Wolfenstein?
yes.
Good call. The first one.
First one.
Yeah. So you can start it off.
You already own it?
I have it.
Ah!
Have you
Well,
played it,
Nathan's
Nathan?
got a copy of Wolfenstein.
You ever played it?
I never played it.
You haven't?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna play it.
Christmas.
Awesome, dude.
It is so good.
Merry Christmas, Nathan.
Thanks,
Oh, I
Chuck.
didn't know you had that, Chuck. Oh, well.
Quick re-gift.
Fastest free gift I've ever seen.
Is this the comic book story of professional wrestling?
Ooh.
Okay. Oh,
That's
wow.
Stabbed in the eye, the first page.
That's Dusty Rhodes in the Legion of Doom. Oh, my God. Who did this? Because where'd they get... Wow.
That's really cool.
Maybe they're all named like Bulk Brogan,
But the likeness, nope. Shona Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Triple J.
Oh, wow.
Show the people that are watching live what you got there, so they can get a little gander. That's really cool.
Robert Kirkman says he loved it. Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa,
Bobby Kirkman.
Bobby,
wow,
Bobbert
this is
Kirkman.
kind of
Personal
recent.
friend of the podcast.
All
Oh,
right.
this is recent. Wow, thank you.
Nice.
You are welcome,
Yes.
sir.
There's hot off
There's
the
some other
presses.
things in there.
Ooh.
Ooh, is that the whole set of the
Of Sabretooth? I don't know. It's like it
I
looks like
love
it's
the
sealed.
art on that.
1 of 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, looks like
I
it.
think so because there's also 4, and it looks like there's 4 in there.
Sabra tooth.
Mm.
Run of Sabretooth? I
Vampire
don't know.
Sabre.
Oh, that's really cool though. That art on the front of that one that
So
you're not
Wendigo?
showing to them. Yeah,
How many printers does he sell?
Sabre tooth.
The Sabre Tooth.
Oh gosh.
Thank you.
No, that's
Hey,
really
you're
cool.
welcome, man.
Yeah, awesome.
Mike.
Michael.
Is there an order?
Somewhat. Open that one first. I think that's I think that's cool. You mentioned somewhat interest in this.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
What is this?
It's 1 through 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
Awesome.
those are so good.
But you have to read them. That's the catch to that.
I don't know. I still have like 3 books your wife let me.
these are print. This is bullshit.
Oh shit! Before you go anymore, I had one more present for Chuck. This one was kind of a weird one. It's very hard to get someone an Audible book. So flip it over.
You got me an Audible book?
Well,
Wait, he just said.
I got you a credit for an Audible book,
Oh, nice.
but I really want you to put that credit towards the Fever
What
Dream.
if he doesn't put it towards the book he wants?
I have no control over that.
I'll do it.
I've been rereading the Fever Dream. It's one of my favorite books.
I still have the book that you gave me. I haven't read it
Yes,
yet.
and I truly think that you would enjoy it. It would help you get off your Stephen King kick for a while. Which is
Stupid
not wrong.
ass.
Stephen King's great. No,
Well, I still have the
but-
first 2 Game of Thrones books downloaded. Just haven't read
and
them
those
yet.
are great. But read this one first. Anyway, that one next. Michael.
Back to Michael.
Mm.
Oh, what could
Let's see.
Oh shit! Oh man! Thank you.
Pickle Rick?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
So basically, so Rick turns
Microphone
himself
mic.
into yeah. So Rick turns himself into a pickle because he wants to get out of family therapy, and he rolls down a drain, and he ends up having to save himself. So he slowly works up a bioorganic suit by biting his lip and letting pickle brine come out, attracting a cockroach, biting its head off, and then using his tongue to press in its brain to make the cockroach move. And he eventually goes into like an entire just rat suit he makes, and he just like kicks ass with it, and it's awesome. And he has it's just so violent. It's one of the coolest episodes. It's so good. Thank you, Nathan.
You're welcome.
That'll be
fun.
great in my 1/6 scale.
And then the last, I wanted to bring you a little piece of the internet.
Mm.
Ooh.
The internet is that a modem.
That's it. My original plan was to actually
Oh,
make
nice.
you an internet box.
Very nice.
But as many times as you mentioned, I was like, you can finally watch.
It's 4 Blu-ray discs. My favorite, Stranger Things. Is what is this? Is that
both seasons?
It's season 1.
Ooh, thank you so much, Nathan. That's very nice. I can join the 21st century now.
You'll be like, hey guys,
My nerd.
you guys watch season 1 of Stranger Things?
Yeah, let me go and spoil the whole series for you.
Let me tell you all about it.
Thank you, Nathan. It was very sweet.
Yes.
Welcome, sir. Open Ray's other gift.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Keep it
While
rolling.
you're on a roll.
Yeah.
This is the one that's going to need a knife.
That's going to need a knife.
We know the guy who has knives.
Not a knife. Spoon.
Knifey Spoony, I see you play.
Knifey spoony before.
I made that reference the other day and no one got it. I was really sad.
That wasn't funny.
I don't remember now.
That's probably why.
I thought it was at a party or... Oh, okay. Well, I won't read
That's
that
one way to
box.
do that.
Godzilla shirt.
Nice. Gojira.
Actually, it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
And, nice. Thank you, sir. And,
You got so much reading material.
I know.
You
my
mentioned
my
the other
shits
day-
will never be the same.
You mentioned the other day that you would like to read the Preacher series, so
I would
got you
like
the
to
first
read
book
the
of
Preacher
it.
series. Thank
Nice.
you so much. So is this like an omnibus or like the...
No, that's just the first graphic novel, I guess. So it's probably like the... It looks like it's a bunch of issues, though.
Yeah.
It looks thicker than a normal graphic novel. It's
Thicker
not an
than-
omnibus.
Definitely thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how many actual issues are in there, though.
Well, hopefully a lot, or I'll be mad. Issues 1 through 12.
Okay,
Oh,
that's,
that's
pretty
pretty
good. That's a
good.
pretty good run. That's two
Especially
runs.
for a trade paperback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're usually 6 issues, I think. So
Some
There you go.
They're big going to 5 now.
yeah.
Pretty good swag so far. Do we want to roll on to Chuck's and finish Mike out real quick?
Let's finish Mike out.
Yeah.
Finish
Go
me
in turn.
off, guys.
Go in turn.
Uh-oh.
Look at that beautiful wrapping of a
All
box.
right.
I'm disappointed, Nathan, that you couldn't do that for all of us.
I know, right?
I don't know why I didn't put in more effort.
Oh, shit.
I went with a heart for a lot of this stuff.
Oh, Macho Man.
Macho Man. Wait, what is that 3-disc Macho Man? The Randy Savage story?
Yes.
I've had
what
that
we're doing
for like
tonight.
2 years, waiting for Secret Santa. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just doing it this year.
Nice.
Hey guys.
I know what we're doing the rest of the night.
Watch it.
Oh yeah, WWE
That is
fans,
an amazing
you have waited
cape.
long enough. Randy Macho Man Savage captivated the sports entertainment world for over a quarter century. There's a lot more, but it's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Very cool.
All right. I'm going to open
All right.
this beautiful
Oh,
box.
look how good that is.
Oh, my
That's-
God. Is this
Did he get you bricks?
Is that
This
real
cardboard?
paper cardboard?
Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Plastic. The fuck is this?
I do know what this is. This is
Oh.
Dude, this is badass.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
Chuck.
fuck yeah.
Yes.
That is a hell of a gift.
That is so fucking cool. This
What's
is
it?
the Batman Jim Lee.
Sketch.
Oh,
It's
nice.
Ooh.
sketch
It
design.
says, I think it says on the front that it's a San Diego exclusive, maybe, or
2015.
convention.
Yeah, I remember this. This is so fucking cool. Thank you so much for this.
That is awesome.
That's
Show the
badass.
people.
Yeah.
People get a
This is
gander.
cool
That's a
boxing,
cool
too.
box.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And essentially, it's a figure done to almost the shading and design that Jim Lee does Batman in pencils. Very.
God, I love
Very
that. That's
cool.
so cool.
Yeah,
That's
amazing.
phenomenal. That is awesome. Yes, absolutely. All right,
Very
Ray, did you open up Chuck's?
Yeah.
Ray,
But
Ray's
I
isn't
haven't.
here
I
for
don't have
Chuck
to.
Chuck.
Here yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I
that's
did not
right,
open
sorry.
He won't let me say what it is. So
Gotcha. Is that it?
I think that's it.
I got mine for
Oh,
Chuck.
And
TJ's
TJ's got Chuck's.
Got his artisan wrapped.
This I'm gonna cherish this.
I know.
I can't
Keep that
like
box.
cut into it or tear it.
please don't cut into it. Please
Work
don't.
of art.
Oh fuck!
Save the wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
nice.
the Marvel,
Yeah, Cyclops. Nice.
Marvel Legends Cyclops. Very cool.
Very cool. I've
'Cause it
been
was
needing
the
one.
costume that you said you liked.
Yeah, with the X.
Very nice. Thank you, Chuck.
Very cool. Well, this has been another great.
You want the arm out of it?
I'm
not.
Would
There's
you
no way
like
I'm affording
the arm?
that set.
yeah, this has been another great gift
It has.
exchange.
Yes.
These are always a lot of fun. So
Can I let you know
swag.
what it is, Ray? Because it's killing me.
no, I like the surprise.
It ties in with something.
With something else I
your
have
balls?
Yes.
here. Oh,
I hope it ties into D&D because that's what I'm ready to play.
If you had told us, Nathan,
I know we could.
we could have
Yeah.
set
I could
him
have
up
the whole
with a
book set.
monster manual and everything for
You know
it.
what? Screw it. I'm gonna let you know, Ray.
let them know.
Uh-oh.
It's the last expansion for Scythe.
oh, nice. The Fenris.
Rise of Fenris.
Rise
it should
of
be here
Fenris.
hopefully by the
There
end
you
of the
go.
week.
Very
That's
cool.
very
So
cool.
this
That
is
is cool.
this is a which I mean we got the tokens now. This is a campaign based sort of legacy game that adds on to Scythe where you can like play different levels and stuff like that. Kind of like we do with Imperial Assault. It
Okay.
makes Scythe like that. So that's very cool. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Excited.
Merry
All right,
Christmas,
guys.
listeners.
Yeah,
Christmas.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Thank
you,
you
guys.
guys.
Should we
Merry
send 'em out with a
Christmas to you
song?
guys. I think as long as TJ starts
As
the
long
song.
Yeah, he's gotta.
Yeah,
You can't
pick
let
a
the
song
listeners
and
down,
we'll
man.
follow you off.
Let's go. TJ, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a
Wait a minute. What kind of song?
Christmas song.
Any
Christmas
Christmas
song.
song you want.
You don't know.
Everyone's waiting. We have so many watchers right now.
Dude, he's so red in the face.
I'm not. I can't sing.
It doesn't matter.
We don't care.
We can't
I'll
sing
do it.
either.
couldn't either, but they
Have you ever- Have you ever
No,
been to
they
see?
lip sing.
Have you ever been to see Nathan's band?
Ooh.
All right, let's start it
Shots
off.
fired.
Just pretend you're Garth Brooks.
Pretend you're Chris Gaines.
Judy and the Blowfish.
Christmas without
Any
you.
song you want.
The weird
I'm
dude
trying
from
to
Live.
think of one.
There's trying to
be
think of a
so-
Christmas
Those are
song.
so few Christmas songs.
Blue, 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 blue Christmas.
I don't know that one.
How does it start?
I saw mommy kissing Santa. I don't know that lyric.
Come on, TJ.
If I have to lean
Fucking
it off, I
jingle
have to know how
bells.
to
Go jingle bells.
jingle bells. Jingle
No,
bells.
no. You're not William fucking Shatner. You're not getting away with the little talk singing over here, okay? I want to hear some rhythm. fucking keys.
There was rhythm to
Come on.
that.
Here you go.
Let's get a little melody to it then.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Is this the way you fuck? Insert, pull out, insert, pull out, insert, pull out. You are climaxing.
Ejaculation.
You are now pregnant.
It's not far off.
All right, go
I
for it.
am orgasming. Oh. All right, guys. Thank you. We will
Thanks.
talk to you next year.
Merry Christmas.
I did that terrible fucking joke.
Actually, it won't be next year. It'll still be this year.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I
for
think
us, it'll be this year. No, it'll still be this year
still
when
be
they
this
get
year.
and
it.
as we start
Let
saying
me
this
make it
song,
We should be doing our.
please someone walk over
Your
here and hit
review
stop. Here we
and
go.
expectations. Yeah.
We should be doing our best.
Stop,
Jingle bells,
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Good night, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Nerds Who Get Laid Sometimes is recorded at the illustrious Big Brown Record Town Studios in beautiful downtown Lake City. Episodes are published each Monday on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, and Google Play. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Nerds Who Get Laid. We're at Nerds Who Get Laid on Twitter and Instagram. We're part of the Geeks World Wide podcast network. You can find reviews and articles we write at thegww.com. We're also part of the Modest Pod podcast network. We're on FloridaGeekscene.com and also WeBeGeeksPC.com. Please subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and Podbean. You can also check out the show notes for links about things we talked about in this episode. Thanks so much.
This has been a production of the GWW Radio Network. Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. Also, check out Geeks Worldwide at thegww.com for all the latest news, reviews, and opinions on video games, comics, movies, TV, cosplay, and more. Geeks Assemble!